What is good, Tubesky? We are on an hour and some change drive to work. Going to a different site today. So I was like, you know what? I'm sitting down in the car. Thought, when you drive and you're riding, whatever, like the thoughts, they flow. So I was like, I still have unanswered questions. And I think asking questions can kind of give you clarity and give you a little greater scope on a person on, versus like what you just see like via like social media. Oh, it's hot. But yeah, traffic is trafficking. I got 32 miles left and I got 26 miles worth of gas. So we're gonna have to stop at some point. First question, favorite music to listen to? I think it depends on, I'm not gonna say the mood. Every day, this dude's about to hit me. He look like he don't care about life. And I know he don't got no insurance either. Favorite music to listen to, I will say R&B will be my go-to. I do listen to a lot of like rap. I do listen to country. Really, I'm not gonna say it depends on the mood, but sometimes I get in the car and I just want to hear Dustin Lynch, or I want to hear Morgan Wallen. Like, sometimes I'll get to the gym and I just want to hear straight Dolph or Moneybag. Something like that. And then most of the time, though, 80 to probably 90% of the time, you ride in the car with me, or I'm at home cleaning up, whatever, I'm listening to R&B, like playing R&B. So you can just kind of let that ride, and you can just like feel that out. So that's what I personally listen to. Scary part about moving. I've moved a lot in my life. I think because I more so chose to move a lot. I don't think it's really nothing that's too much scary. I think it's just being uncomfortable, right? Like you're moving from your small hometown where you know everything, you know everybody, you have family, you have a safety net. So if anything goes wrong or goes left, you always have that safety net. And I feel that safety net will always keep you comfortable. And I've said it before, but life and growing is about being uncomfortable. So being in an uncomfortable state by not having a safety net will help you balance yourself better, figure yourself out on a greater scale, bigger scope, and you can really see like what you can do as a person. Like you really see what type of person you are, and like that you have limitless like ability or capacity. But as long as you're like around your family, you're at your hometown, and you're not thriving, and you're around the same people with the same whatever, like you're always gonna be stuck. I go home sometime and I'm just like, man, like I'm glad I left. No signal. I'm glad I left because like it's the same people doing the same thing, no progression. And like they don't want to leave. They're scared to leave because they're scared of being by themselves. And I'm not scared of being by myself. And like I said, like don't want to miss my turn. I'm not scared of being by myself, but it's more so like it's you versus you at that point when you by yourself. So it's like, why not figure out what you're about and grow? You never know like what could happen. I know like back in my hometown, like I wasn't gonna be making no 6-figure job. Back in my hometown, like that wasn't possible. It was possible, but it was gonna take a very, 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 very long time. I had to move. I had to, go to other cities, kind of bounce around, and now here we are. So there's always a brighter side to it, but you'll never know until you actually like jump off the porch. A lot of people don't want to jump off the porch, so they're always just gonna be stuck. I'll be stuck, and you can like grow. Bro, this is focused. I'm gonna be tight. Yeah, it looks like it's focused. How did I get to Dallas? I don't know if I talked about this before. I feel like I have. So I used to go to Dallas a lot when I was younger. I'm 48 now. So I used to go to Dallas a lot when I was younger. And I would come here, and I would come here for the girls and like the excitement, the club, and not knowing nobody. And like that's what originally drew me to Dallas. I was like, I gotta get to Dallas for the women. Just plethora of women. And Cause like I was like, back home or whatever. I was like, man, like I want to see like what all the hype is about. I always saw Dallas. And so I literally came here for the women and the exposure. Like, it was really just to run away from pain and hurt and just put myself into the wrong thing. Also, I had a good friend, which I think is like one of the other questions. One of my good friends, he was my best friend at the time, and he kept telling me like, hey man, come to Dallas. I came to his graduation at SMU, and I just fell in love with the culture, with the scene, with the shopping, like with the food. So for me, food, women, shopping, I was like, and every time there was a concert, where did I have to go? Like Dallas. Dallas was always like the closest city, and they had everything. I wanted to see LeBron James, where I come, Dallas. So I was like, man, like this is it. So then he kept trying to convince me over time. He was like, man, you gotta move, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, come here, we can do this and that, boom, boom. So in my head, I was like, okay, cool, I'm sold, like whatever. And then I had an opportunity. I kept trying to get to Dallas. It wasn't happening. I was getting all of the offers everywhere else but Dallas. I was like getting annoyed. I finally had an opportunity. I was like, let me try one more time. Got to Dallas. Got the offer, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we in there. And, we got here, and it was cool. It was hanging out, and he was a very controlling individual. And I think, since he was older than me, he always had the capacity to kind of give me guidance, like when it came to finance and stuff, so I would listen to him. But then it got to a point where the roles were had reversed, and I essentially, started to level up, and I wasn't listening to like what his guidance was and this and that. And I was actually giving him guidance and coaching, and he wasn't really receiving, like he couldn't receive that type of feedback, because he's always used to being like the alpha male, like the one that has the answer, this and that. And things changed, and he wasn't that alpha male no more. Still an alpha male, but pride, like men have a lot of pride. So go through and had a fallout, and I kept trying to call him. He didn't wish my daughter happy birthday. I wished his daughter happy birthday, no response. I wished him happy birthday. Like, I'm still reaching out. I reached out for 6 months, and I tried, and then I just let it go. Haven't heard from him since, so wish him well. But primarily, me getting to Dallas was about women, food, shopping, and then him also like telling me like, hey bro, you need to get to Dallas. Like, Dallas is where it's at. So that's how I got to Dallas. It's cool. Now I've been here for almost 3 years now. Ain't no way. I feel like I've been here for almost 3 years now. I don't know. So I feel like it's getting close to 3 years. So maybe a little bit under 3 years. But I mean, like I said, Dallas is Dallas. It's a little saturated. People love it here. People can't stop moving here. It is what it is. People can't drive for sure. Like do you care about the opinions of others? No, I don't. Neither should you. Like, people are gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. People always gonna have something to say. Why would I waste my energy worried about and trying to change your perception of me? That's your perception, and if that's the opinion you want to have, everyone's entitled to opinion. But people gonna talk about you, have their opinions. You're gonna talk, like, meet people, and you can have like text proof, which I've done it before, my personal life and my professional life. Like, I have text proof screenshots of people talking about me or saying this and saying that, and I confront them like an adult, and they completely like blatantly lie in your face. So anyone that has capacity just to do that, I don't need to be around you anyway. And you become a really dangerous person when you stop caring about what others think of you. Same thing in the content creating world, like walking around with your camera, vlogging, and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna get judged, you're gonna get ridiculed, you're gonna have people that's gonna be very inquisitive of what you're doing, and you're gonna create those conversations and create those connections. But there's always gonna be someone having something negative to say. And you have to realize at the end of the day, like, they're probably extremely miserable. Like, extremely miserable in their personal life. They have nothing going for them, like, just existing. And the greatest part of their day on camera is falling. Of their day is talking about other people, putting people down, about people putting other people down, and making themselves feel better. And if that will make them feel good, so be it. But you can't worry about other people, because by the time you try to fix the opinion, so by the time you try to fix like the rumors and the gossip or whatever people are saying about you, and you try to fix all of that, someone else is going to create another rumor, another gossip. And why would you waste your own personal energy trying to alter the mind state of others? If someone don't like you, they don't like you. If someone thinks, like questions your sexuality, so be it. If someone's going to constantly talk about you and put you down, belittle you, don't support you, this and that, so what? Like I said, people always going to have something to say. LeBron James, prime example. No matter what he does off the court, on the court, someone always has something to say. Like, I've seen no other athlete put that much into the community, impact so many people on a global scale, and yet people still have something negative to say. That's just how people are. So, opinions about others, whatever. I don't go into the whole thing of like, people being like, I'm above people. I don't do all that. But I mean, some people, like, that's not worthy. Like, what? Like, look at your life, look at mine. Like, you're 55 years old, 60-year-old, acting like you're in high school. It's a cop right here. Fat ticket. No, I'm not. You're 55, 65 years old, worried about other people's business. You live with your mom. You live like with your parents. You're single. Nobody wants you. Like, you're at a dead-end job. Like, why would I worry about someone of your caliber? And if you say something like that to someone, it's gonna break them down beyond breaking, and they're not gonna know how to bounce back from that, like, at all. Not gonna know how to bounce back from it. All in all, do not worry about the opinion of others. Let them have that opinion. You keep living your life the way you want to live your life. Live the life you want for yourself, but not what other people want. Don't do that. Dumbest thing I've ever did? Done a lot of dumb stuff. I have made like a lot of dumb purchases. I've done a lot of dumb purchases. Like, that's some dumb stuff. I think the dumbest thing, one of them, happened a long, long time ago. Like, I didn't know about group text, right? So, I had a little juice. So I used to text each individual girl every morning. How old was I? Was I like 17? I think I was like 7 or 18 or 9. I think I was like 19 or 20 or something like that. I didn't really know about like group text. And I used to text these girls I talked to. There was multiple of them, so like I would text each one, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, whatever. And then one morning I woke up and I was like, I can just send a message to all of them. Not thinking they would create a group message. So I added like 10 girls, and I added each of them names in there, did all that. And then like I was like, good morning, blah blah, hope you have a good day. And then I saw the threads were going back and forth, and I was like, oh my God, no I didn't. Like, no I did not send a group text. I wasn't familiar with group text. I thought it was like a mass message gonna be sent out individually. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just remember getting kind of like blasted for that. And the funny thing is, after I sent the group text out to all 10 of them still continued to talk to me, even though they knew I was talking to other people. So, shame on me, shame on you. So that was probably like one of the dumbest things. I've done some other dumb stuff, but I can't think of it right now. I laughed about that for a long, long time. Like, you are ridiculous. This one saying, are you worried about image? I think that goes back to like the whole worrying about the opinion of others. I'm not really worried about image now. Doing content creation, like lifestyle, stuff like that, like yes, but I think with me, I am my authentic self through and through. I don't alter anything. I'm 100% myself behind camera as I am off of camera. So if you meet me in person, like I'm the same exact way. A lot of people, like they're worried about the image so much. I think a lot of people that are attracted to my content. I think a lot. We're learning while we vlogging and driving. It's not that easy. So I think a lot of people that are attracted to my content, they enjoy the content because I am my authentic self. You meet a lot of people that they're only doing content for views. They're only doing it to have an image. Their social media page, of course, is their image, but they don't know who they are, like deep down. Like they say they do, but they really don't. So I just remain my authentic self, and I don't really care about like image or how people view me, because like I said, at the end of the day, someone's always gonna have something to say. Someone's always gonna view you in a negative light, and I'm not gonna waste my personal energy trying to change like that perception. Like I'm not gonna do that. How do you stay focused? I think for me, it's just knowing what the end goal is. Doing short-term goals, doing long-term goals, but also being very realistic with the goals. But trying to just take one day at a time. I think sometimes we want to bite off more than we can chew, and it's like you go to the gym, right? You see this guy, amped up, muscles rippling. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I want that. So you go on a crash diet. You stop drinking. You stop doing this. You stop drinking sodas, and like you're miserable. You know what I'm saying, for 2 weeks, and you burn out, and you go back, and you keep trying to do that versus staying the course. So I think for me, it's about staying the course, and it's kind of like day over day, just be better. Just do the best I can every single day versus trying to bite off so much instead of biting off more than I can chew. Like I know what I want to do in 5 years or 10 years. I have an idea, but you know what I'm saying, like life might hit you and you might not go that direction that you're trying to plan for yourself. So you just gotta let God kind of like steer you in like your calling. You might get that call from God, and He might be like, hey, quit your job. Or, God might get you, like put you in a position where you have to make a decision and leave your job and do this. But you have to trust in yourself, you have to trust in God, and what He has for you. And you really can't try to go against that. I think a lot of people are like, God, you're taking too long. Like, I'm about to jump over here because you're taking too long. And it's, it can't be like that. If you see somebody with a 6-pack of abs, an 8-pack of abs, and all this other stuff, I guarantee you that was not overnight. I guarantee you that took a lot of discipline, a lot of work. But a lot of people don't see that. All they see is the end result, and they want it, and they try to chase it, and they try to shortcut themselves. Basically, while you're shortcutting yourself, you end up missing out and not going about it the right way, and you're not going through your journey the right way. There might be a whole message in you trying to attain the perfect body, and there's stages that you have to go through. There's seasons you have to go through. And if you're just trying to skip through all them seasons, you're not going to be 100% like yourself. You're not going to be 100% fruitful. You're not going to be 100% feel rewarded because you didn't go through the mud to get to where you want to go. Everyone wants the microwave relationship, the microwave results. They want 60 seconds, boom. Same thing with content creating. People look at other content creators, I want my content to look just like that. But they're not going back 4 or 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, to when they first started doing content creating and looking at that content creator's content and how terrible it was. But they're not watching also how they progressed, how he or she progressed over time while they created content. So I think it's like I said, it's just take step by step. You're too worried looking down the road and you're fumbling right here. Master these steps first. Take those steps and then move forward that way. I hope that answers your question for the person that asked. Yeah, so it was basically how to stay focused. So, I just know what I want to do and I just try to master it. I also put stuff in reminders in my phone with time. So very little things like washing clothes to drinking water to posting content to doing stuff for work, I basically put that all on a list of reminders, and it stays on the front of my phone until I actually clear it out. So every time I pick up my phone, boom, I got a reminder right there saying like, hey, like you need to submit this document, or hey, you need to write this, or hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do that. And doing that basically keeps me honest, and it keeps me focused on what I need to focus on, and it keeps me basically goal-oriented, and it keeps me from like missing out on anything. Because those are like small goals to get done. You know, maybe a goal might be go 2 weeks without missing like a gallon of water, like whatever your goal may be. The question was, do you stage your videos? The answer is no. Sometimes I come home and I literally just on the couch, I take my socks off and I leave them right there, and I take my shoes off. If I do like a get ready with me, like sometimes like doing those get ready with me is like I have to go through so many clothes, and I try to batch shoot my like clothes, so I might have 7 outfits that I go through. Like those clothes will remain on the couch for like a week. Like you have to realize like my day starts super early, so I wake up crazy early, try to go to the gym or go to work, get off work, do content, post content, edit content, whatever, go to the gym and repeat. I do that 5 days a week. So stuff builds up, like food builds up, like junk builds up, it all just kind of builds up. And sometimes it looks staged for real, but no, like it's not staged at all. I promise you it's not staged. That's just me going, like that's like a true day in the life. Like, and that's why I like posting my content like that. That way you can really see what it looks like a week in my life. Like when I post those videos, or you see other people post their videos and like their house is like crazy clean. Some people are really like that, but then some people are too fearful to actually show what their place like really looks like. Me, I want you to see the real. I want you to see the socks. I want you to see the mayo packets on the ground, ketchup, cheeseburger dust. Like I want you to see all that to let you know that like I'm a human like you. Man, that light is hitting. The sun is hitting. Like I'm a human like you. Like I go through the same struggles as you do. I go through the same heartache, same mental, emotional awareness, like physical, like doubt. I go through the same thing that y'all go through, and I want y'all to know that I'm a person just like y'all. So yeah, nothing staged. I think if I did stage my content, then I wouldn't feel secure about the content I put out. We got a lot of people that only make content when they do they force themselves to do activities, or they force themselves to go to Starbucks, or they force themselves to go to a bookstore or thrifting or whatever. Like you got a lot of people that's out here flogging to make content, and that's not their normal selves. Like that's not what they do on a daily basis. But they make it look like that because what we just talked about, they want that image. They want people to see like, oh, like this guy or girl, like they're super smart. Like they take their time and do this and do that. But that's not them. Like for me, you're not keeping a honey bun if you like, yeah, I'm about to go to drive all the way out to this blah blah blah. It's like an hour away and get some content. Like I get getting content. I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is like being superficial, because someone is watching your content on the basis that like this is how like you live your life. They enjoy that, and like I said, it's just not for me. Like I'm not going out my way. I'm not waking up on a Saturday morning to go to like Barnes and Noble just to be like, oh yeah, I go to Barnes and Noble on every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Give me a coffee. I sit down and read a book. You don't read books. It's okay, but just be yourself. I won't ever just do stuff for like content. Like everything you see is like what I'm actually doing. Like that's why my content like sometimes it can be a little boring. I don't really do nothing like during the week but work and go to the gym. That's the real. And I go to church like during the week. Go to church on Tuesdays. Go to church on Sundays. Like that's the real deal. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's just weird. Like people that force stuff to do just to get content, you're weird. Like you're weird. No offense, of course. No offense. How long is this video? This is 30 minutes already. Let's see. I think I already answered that. How do you style yourself? I think for me, I just wear what Matias wants to wear. I don't wear clothes for other people. Like, I had a comment, I just posted like a get ready with me, and this guy was like, you got all these good clothes on with regular white socks. Like, bro, be quiet. Because if I go to your page is going to be boof. I'm going to nephew, and you're going to be mad, or you're going to be tight. So it's just like, don't even care. Like, you get this one person that's sliding up. Everyone else enjoying the fit. You got this one dude, oh, you got regular socks on. Bro, what? I had this, we're not even going to go into it. We're not going to feed into it. But I wear what I want to wear. Like, I get made fun of all the time, especially like some people at work. They're like, man, your pants so big. But then I got to realize that, once again, people in Dallas do not know how to dress. If you're from Dallas, you're from Texas, it's maybe like 3% of y'all that know how to dress. Outside of that, people be wearing designer and this and that. And I really can't value your opinion because you can't dress. And it's okay that you can't dress. It's not your fault. You just can't dress. You don't have no season. I got a season. So, like, I just put on what I want to wear. Like, if I want to wake up and wear a spandex outfit that's super tight, I'm not going to do that, pause. I'm going to wear that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, same thing for the opinion of others and, like, your image. Like, I'm not going to wear clothes based upon what you want to see me wear. Like, if you want to see me wear something, then you put it on. But if I don't want to put it on, I'm not going to wear it. Like, as simple as that. I just wear what I'm comfortable in. I used to wear what everyone else wanted me to wear. And I used to just try to stay, like, in the fashion trend. But trends die. Trends die all the time. So I just wear what I feel like I want to wear. Like, if I want to wake up and be... What, they got a Dr. Phil shooting out here? It's a whole Dr. Phil studio, like a studio. Like, that's crazy. I don't come out this way. Like, I'm out here past Fort Worth. Like, I'm out of my neck of the woods. But yeah, like, I'll just wear what I want to wear. If I want to wake up and look like Kanye West, like super homeless, like baggy pants, big tee, like super comfortable, that's what I'm gonna wear. Like, and I'm gonna still go to whatever store I want to go to and wear that. Or if I want to wake up and wear something lavish, whatever the case may be, then I'm gonna do that. I just wear what I feel like I want to wear. I just wear what looks nice. I don't care about the name. I don't care about the cost. If it makes me feel good and I feel good, and like, you got to have confidence too. I think a lot of people fall short because they don't have confidence in what they're wearing, because they're not wearing what they want to wear. They're wearing for other people. If you wear for what, like, if you wear for you, like, your whole style, your whole mantra, your whole charisma, all that is changed. But a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm gonna put this on because I know, like, when he see me or when she see me, she be like, oh, okay, he got it. Like, he got those $1,800 shoes on. Like, you're worried about the wrong thing. Like, you're chasing the opinion of others. And I think subconsciously we do that as a society. We just we chase the opinion of others, and we value the opinion of others more than we value the opinion of ourselves. Like, that's crazy. It's completely backwards. So wear what you want to wear. If it's flamboyant and you know that you're, you know, like, you're comfortable with your sexuality, wear that. Like, you want to wear a skirt? Wear it. Like, just put it on. Like, put your clothes on what you want to wear, what you feel good in, what makes you feel good. But whatever you do, make sure that you have confidence in what you wear. If you put something on that's too tight and you doing all this all day, like, you tugging on it, it's probably not, like, you're probably not comfortable in it, but you're trying to, like, appease others. Don't appease others at all. So yeah, I mean, that's how I style. I don't know, like, I have some style. The sun really killing the mood. I have, like, I don't have, like, a style guide. I have people that I look after, like, style wise. I have people that I kind of like. I don't mimic what they wear, but I do get inspired by what they wear, if that makes sense. Like Odell Beckham, huge inspiration for fashion for me. I think his name's, like, I don't know his other name. He played for the Oklahoma. I think his name's Shy or something like that. Played for Oklahoma. He's super dope. I think I said Odell Beckham. There's a few other, like, Stephon Diggs. And there's, like, some other, like, random people that I just find on Instagram, like, going to, like, galleries or whatever. And when you start liking certain stuff, Instagram, the algorithm, they start pushing that type of content to you. And I just found all these random people that live in New York, and like they have like the craziest style, men and women. So I just follow that. That's what I like. Like it's dope for me. So I just kind of get inspiration from that, and it's like, like, okay, I feel that. And then over time, subconsciously, I'll buy something, and I'll buy another piece, and I'll buy another piece, and then subconsciously I end up almost making my own version of the original outfit that I might have saw probably 4 weeks ago. Yeah, so what would you want to wear? Wear for you. We're gonna do one more question. Advice on leveling up in your 20s. I think leveling up, period, point blank. I'm about to run out of gas, low key. I think leveling up in general, not just like 20s, like early age. I wish when I was like 14, 15, I was more explorative. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. I wish I was more explorative and explore more things, and basically was not scared to try new things. My camera has been rocking with me this whole time. I appreciate it. I wish I put myself out there to do more stuff, and I didn't. I say, like I said, take the risk that you're scared to take. You never know where it might lead you. Just put yourself out there, take the chance, take the risk. Like it could change you for a whole lifetime. So I'm really big on that. I think just like staying focused, staying grounded, staying humble, limiting like distractions, finding God will definitely like help you out a lot. Is this thing focused? I think so. Yeah, finding God will help you out a lot, and that'll help kind of like steer you. A lot of times like we're trying to follow the wrong things, but if you just start following God at an earlier age and kind of like listening to the word and adopting the word and applying it to your life, like you'll have an easier, I'm not gonna say you're gonna have an easier life, but you'll have a more balanced and rounded understanding of like what you should be doing, how you should be doing it. But you gotta, you gotta make those sacrifices. I think it's just making the sacrifices, and it's just understanding, taking the risk, being like not having distraction, and just putting yourself in the right predicament, and always being ready for whatever may come. Because that blessing that you ask for from God, like people are always asking for it, but God probably is not giving it to you because you're not ready for it. Like you're not gonna know what to do with it. So you always gotta be ready, because like when God blessed you, it's gonna be least expected, and you gotta be ready to attack and like live for that blessing that God gave you that you've been asking for. So I think like just always being ready, just being humble. I think it's like a magnitude of different things that you could do. Got me in the boonies. I think it's like a magnitude of things that you can do. Yeah, I think if you do all those, you balance them, like keep God first, family, take care of yourself, have morals, like respect yourself. Like you do a mixture of all those things, keep yourself in the right crowds, like have isolation when you need it, like have connections, network, all that, everything. When you do it over time, it's gonna build a callus, and it's just gonna have compound. I always talk about compound interest. You're gonna have that compound interest, and then boom, everything's gonna hit for you. Like it's gonna line up, the stars gonna align. But now this is like 40 minutes, it's like a 40 ball, and my camera's overheating. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, cut on your notifications, all that stuff. I mean, you're gonna do it, you're not gonna do it, it's what it is. But we have a lot more questions to go through, so we're running back, do another Q&A. Thank y'all for watching.